Hi, my name is Keith and I'm known as the Florida Stone Man, and today I'm going to talk to you on why you are not able to feel crystals or crystal energy. Now, I guess a spoiler alert, all of you can feel crystal energy. You all just feel crystal energy differently. Some people are more energetically sensitive than others. So some people are born with the ability to tap into the higher chakras, such as some people are naturally medium. Some people are naturally able to just see colors with their eyes closed or just see prophetic visions. And others are more naturally able to do physical things, such as energy work or Reiki, or maybe just any kind of energy healing or energy anything. So, for the people who are very sensitive to energy, they'll touch a crystal and they'll pick up all the energy from the crystal. For example, I have amber here and I clutch the amber, and some people will be like, oh, I feel warm in my sacral chakra. Oh, I feel it buzzing here. Oh, this is happening. And some people pick up amber and they're like, what's this stone or what's this resin? Like, what is this? Like, why can't I feel it? I don't feel it's in my head or like it's in my mind. Or, well, the thing is, for those kind of people, those are the people who are most likely to not get into crystals because they cannot feel the energy upon picking them up. Now, it takes a long time to get to the point where you can feel energy like that. But for the people who are more physically or like live in the lower chakras, such as the root and sacral chakra, you're not going to be able to tap into crystals the same way someone who is in their crown or third eye chakras, like it just automatically sends energy that a lot of people won't be able to feel just by touching. So in this case, what I recommend is, because I'm one of those people, I can actually, it took me a while to realize how I was sensing crystal energy different from others, how I have a higher threshold for certain crystals versus some people, like, if they touch a stone, they'll fall over. Uh, I'll talk a little more about that. But the way for people to be able to feel crystal energy who cannot feel energy at all is, the first thing you can do is practice rubbing your hands together very, very often. So the more you rub your hands together, the more you awaken those palm chakras, the hand chakras, and you will feel the staticky. So once you rub your hands together, then you can start feeling the crystals. So don't focus on their physical appearance or their don't go online Googling stuff. That's the worst way to learn some crystals is Googling crystals. You'll just find a bunch of fluff on the internet. People like, oh, amber, sacral harmony, chakra, joy. And then people are like, oh, crystals sound crazy. Like, oh, crystals, like, they sound very hippie like, when actually online just over fluffifies crystals. So with amber, I'm not one of those people who can basically like, oh, it's vibrating in my hand. The thing with me and amber, for example, which is a very light energy stone, try this. For someone who can't feel crystal energy at all, put crystals in your left hand and then put your hand on the table. Don't look anything up. Don't know anything about the crystal. Maybe even get a crystal that you know nothing about. Like a crystal you don't even know what it is. So take a pen and paper and challenge yourself. Write down the first 7 words that pop in your mind. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Write down any of the 7 words. Like, you cannot give yourself any space or time to think. So write those 7 words down immediately and then look on the piece of paper to the 7 words written down. There's nothing you can write down that'll be dumb. It all applies to your intuition and building up levels of self-trust when it comes to intuition. So another thing you can do is you can have your friends do the same thing with amber, and then you can go among 10 different people when they say they clutch the stone with their left hand, and then everyone will come up with 7 words. And then once you start to realize everyone's coming up with the same 7 words or similar 7 words, then you're actually more energetically gifted than you thought. So if you're someone who can't feel energy like that, then that's a new way for you to learn crystal energy. It's an advantage because you have more of a threshold for crystals. For example, some crystals like hematite, if some people hold it, then they're more likely to get like, oh, this is too grounding, or like, oh, this is too strong. Now, if you feel like a crystal's too much, for some people who feel crystals way too much, you're super sensitive to energy, you're just completely open. When it comes to crystals, and for the energetically people who are gifted to the higher chakras, what I suggest for you is start with the lower chakra crystals like black crystals and brown crystals. And if a crystal is too much for you, work with it on your left side for 3 weeks. And then once you're done, cleanse those stones, charge those stones, and then switch it to your right side for 3 weeks and see the major differences. If you feel like alternating back to the left side because it felt better, then you can do that. If you switch back to the right side, then you'll find out which one works for you better. If you feel like receiving the energy of amber, or if you feel like projecting the energy of amber. Receiving the energies of purification, releasing what you are have pent up inside of you. So that is basically it about crystals and crystal energy. I know this video is going to be titled "Why You Can't Feel Crystal Energy." Well, you all can feel crystal energy. You just feel it differently. Just know that everyone has different gifts. You all are very special in different ways. Don't ever doubt yourself. The thing is, for the people who are not able to feel crystals at all, and they come across one crystal that basically flabbergasts them, or like just basically almost knocks them over in a sense, that means that you need to work with that crystal the most. And whatever that crystal's energy is, so if you get malachite and you're someone who can't feel energy of rocks at all, you feel like they're just rocks, they're just stones. And malachite, when you touch it, it makes you sweat and it makes you like have hot flashes. That means you need to work with your heart chakra the most, and you need to work with more heart chakra stones. So that's everything about what you need to know about how do you feel crystal energies and why you're not feeling crystal energies when you're actually feeling them. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment section. Bye.